Mary Jane White was born in Wallace, Idaho, on April 8, 1898. Probably at the family home at the corner of Cedar and 3rd. Her younger brother, Jack, with whom she was very close, was born 16 months later. Her parents, Henry and Maud White, were prominent members of the Wallace community. Maud was the cousin of Grace Campbell, wife of wealthy mining investor Amasa Campbell. Until 1898, the Campbells, with daughter Helen, who was born in 1892, lived in the house catty-corner to the Whites' house in Wallace. They then relocated to their residence in Spokane, now a popular historical attraction managed by the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture. The two families were close, and Mary and Helen were dear friends. Mary married Ralph Semmes Gordon on December 29, 1920, at the Campbell House in Spokane. Her wedding gown and shoes are still part of the archival collection there. A graduate of Gonzaga and Harvard, Ralph had served as an artillery officer in World War I. He would enjoy a long career as a newspaper journalist and author before shifting to public relations at Ford Motor Company. Mary and Ralph had two children, a daughter, Mary Virginia, born in 1924, and a son, Semmes, born in 1926. Mary and Ralph created a whimsical coat of arms for the invitations to their 50th wedding anniversary party in December of 1970. Ralph died in the summer of 1974 at age 79. In 1977, now 79 herself, Mary penned a narrative of just under 10,000 words about her childhood in Wallace before the Big Burn of 1910. She died 4 years later, in March of 1982, at Mill Valley, California, at age 83. Mary titled her memoir, A Child's Eye View, Childhood Memories of Wallace, Idaho, circa 1910. It was published, with an introduction by grandson Kenyon Gordon, in 2017, 40 years after its composition. Her slender book's back cover posed a series of teasing questions. Why did Mary's father, Henry White, send his shirts all the way to Chicago for laundering? What was it like to coast one's bike down one of the long wooden flumes that decorated the steep canyons around Wallace? Did Mrs. Hoyt's big gray earthen jar of taffy never empty? And what was the town's reaction when Mr. McCarthy left his wife at home and took his pretty nurse with him to Hawaii instead? Mary's observations, wrote noted scholar Heather Branstetter, offer a rich, detailed, and open-hearted picture of life in historic Wallace. Mary's book is available at a number of Wallace shops and online at lulu.com.